Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Tatum. Shot from free throw range. Shot's good by Walker.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Walker against Young. That one goes. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Tice has got his second basket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range, Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Walker. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter, and it's Teagan for Young. And then for Boston, Cantor, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Collins looking around. Passes it to Hunter. Capella kicks to Hunter from downtown. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trailing. Brown outside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Outside Teague. Reddish the pass to Collins. Atlanta again missing. Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Smart wide open, he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And Reddish with the slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us,
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Here's Bembry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bembry's got his first bucket in this one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Williams. Dedmon with the block.
But got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Brown wide open. He fires. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Wanamaker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Smart. Young against Walker. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Celtics leading by 5. To the left side wing. And here's Hayward. No points in the game yet for him. It's a hand on it, and Williams is right there. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins against Williams. Collins dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And it's Cantor in for Williams. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Wanamaker. Now Hayward. Now the pass to Walker. Here's the floater. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now a 9-point Celtic lead. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Hayward is doubled. Pass to Tice. Outside, Walker. The shot by Hayward, wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Young for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hayward from outside. The putback, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. 36 seconds left now here in the second. Good. Young's got his second bucket.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, Walker. They double-team Walker. Pass to Tice. Here's Wanamaker. Walker with it, and guarded by Capella. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hunter. Here's Walker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. Up. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a 1 possession. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Celtics leading by 3. Walker the pass to Brown. Hayward on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. No good on the triple. Atlanta shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
So for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Carter comes in for Collins. And DeAndre Bembry's subbed in for Kevin Herter. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in. And here's Brown outside. That one doesn't go.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And you love that offensive mindset from Tatum. Relentless when it comes to scoring.
Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Young, and stolen by Tatum. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. To the wing right side. The pass to Hayward. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Young against Smart. They need this. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 9.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando comes in for Hunter, and it's Teagan for Trae Young. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Hayward with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And Teague has it in the corner. Over Tatum. The putback. Rebounded by the Celtics. At the elbow, it's Brown. Yep, that one goes.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Here's Dedmon. And that one, good. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Hayward. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Takes the three. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. T kicks to Bembry. Passes it to Dedmon. Here's Bembry. 5 to shoot. Here's Teague. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. Brown finds Williams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And stolen by Hayward. There's Brown with the three. Outside, Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. Hayward. And Hayward is right there. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Boston leading by 12. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Smart. That three off the mark. The Hawks shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. On its way from Young for 2. Tries again. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Capella's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Now Smart outside Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Walker the pass to Tatum.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And a deep three from Young. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Shots good by Walker. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. The Celtics also with a sub. Tice is checked in. Smart kicks to Walker. The three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Walker in the corner. Back to Williams. Right side Smart. Outside Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Smart. Outside, Walker. From the high post. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker against Young. Three-pointer. Again, Young missing. Boston leading by 17. Smart passes to Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Young. Another miss by Young. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to Tatum. Outside, Walker. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Tatum. Kicks it to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Boston.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Now here's Smart. Walker finds Tice. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Teague. Passes to Graham. Jones against Tice. Outside Teague. The 3. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team. David, thank you as always. back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Now here's VanVleet from deep. No good that time.
Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
For 3, VanVleet, and it's John Collins with the rebound. With the shot, Herter, no good.
And with VanVleet, about half of his shots are from deep.
Yeah, you're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's VanVleet. And again, Toronto, no luck.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Good work there as it goes.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
VanVleet looking around. VanVleet can't get that one to fall.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And no good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A shot by Lowry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Herter passes to Young, shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ibaka, no luck. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Carter comes in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Lowry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And again, Toronto, no luck. The Hawks leading by 6. And here is Dedmon. Passes it to Collins. From past the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Poked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Gasol with the steal. Stolen by Collins. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Carter. Young with no one around. Cans the shot from the wing.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Young on the wing. Shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Lowry. Here's Gasol. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Raptors trail by 10. Right wing. Here's Siakam. No good that time. Collins with some nice D.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin. Particularly.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. I just love Trey Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Collins finds Dedmon. Young with the ball. Powell with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball in. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts, reminiscing about it.
It was always a team, and I think we're going to lose.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Now, here's Boucher. He's covered closely. And it's slammed in by T.
And with the way T can move in the open floor, there's just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Reddish.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot, but now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
To stop the run. Boucher, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. He kicks to Teague. Back to Capella. Outside Teague. Pass to Reddish. Teague dishes to Reddish. beyond the arc. They get the rebound, goes back up, and Capella with the layup. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's good for 2.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Outside Teague. Here's Fernando. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
The shot by Powell, no good.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. Basket good. Boucher's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The pass to Fernando. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Here's Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Reddish kicks to Teague. There's the lob to the hoop.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Gasol. Passes it to Boucher. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Fernando. Now the feed to Capella. And the basket is good. Capella's got 6.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets the bucket.
Assist from Jeff T.
Here's Davis. He has 6. From deep three-point range, Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish: for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in very good shape with a 23.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson along, and this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Cam Reddish.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fernando pulls it in. Young way outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Left side Lowry. Over Collins. Lowry can't get it to go.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
But they recover it. The kick out to Young. Over Davis. Here's Fernando. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
And the call on the shot, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Here's Herder. From outside the arc, and Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. He's got 8.
Here we go, his second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Collins. Nails the baby hook.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young against Anunoby. Shoots it up. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far. You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Herder passes to Collins. Young outside, jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Van Vliet. It's tipped.
When you watch Kevin Herder, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Van Vliet against Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it. Ibaka, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Comes up empty down low.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Fernando, that's good.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
High post to Ibaka. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka efficient inside.
Young for three, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, we've got Johnson. McCaw is out there with Thomas. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Graham. Bank shot, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Thomas, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Powell. Here's McCaw. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Patrick McCaw.
First one falls for him. Marc Gasol is checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And a change for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for Bembry. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. T kicks to Reddish. Shoots from 14. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Jones sends it back. Teague with the ball. Left side, Jones. Carter, the pass to Teague. Dedmon with it. Kicks to Reddish. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Turnaround Jay. Dedmon's shot is off.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Reddish. Carter outside. Jones trying to get open, and Carter with the basket on the assist from Reddish.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And Teague's at the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Reddish kicks to Carter. Out to the right wing. Releases. The shot by Reddish, no good. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Powell, the pass to McCaw. Back to Powell. Here's Boucher. No good with the triple. Here's Atlanta. Reddish dishes to Teague. Pass to Dedmon. 13 feet away. Boucher with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And stolen by Hunter. And a deep three from Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
They get it back. Capella up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Anthony. DA, it's...
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Kept alive. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's deflected and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. VanVleet with it. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's Ibaka. Rebounded by the Celtics. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the inside. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
VanVleet right side. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. And GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
Hayward against Anunoby. Off target at the rim.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Tatum looking around. Tice finds Tatum. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to be a load inside.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. Back to Ibaka. Shoots over Walker. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Tatum. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Brown. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And their offense already in a flow.
some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Van Vliet. And Van Vliet is right there. Van Vliet's got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Hayward on the wing. Back to Walker. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet looking around. Another shot. And the layup good by Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Basket counts.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot, 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Lowry against Walker. Outside Lowry. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Celtics leading by 4, and they're running. Outside, Smart. Floats it up for Williams.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Powell against Smart. Offensive rebound, Gasol. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Boston called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the pass to Williams. Outside Williams. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Boucher, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams looking around. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The shot by Powell, no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Wanamaker misses.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Floats it up for Williams.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Here's Powell. And the Raptors miss again.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. Now Tatum. Back to Wanamaker. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. To the paint, Williams with the steal. Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. A steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
59 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Davis. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Marc Gasol.
And this is why you got to put a body on Gasol. Great size and anticipation on the glass.
Kicks it to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, the assist by Smart. And I think his playmaking is coming along.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gasol against Williams. Fades. Gasol kicks to Davis. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Tatum. The putback, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Tice. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Good on the shot. Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Tice kicks to Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
To the middle, here's Ibaka, and too long on the shot.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good there, and it's Boston the other way.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Van Vliet against Walker. The kick out to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Lowry against Walker. Lowry drives in, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Tatum on the wing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tice kicks to Walker. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And when you have a big man like Ibaka who has the athleticism to get to the ball and convert on the putback like that, that's a luxury.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And Lowry has it in the corner. Fires the 3. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Van Vliet.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Lowry. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Cantor is checked in for Jason Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Hayward outside. Back to Brown. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
For the 3. They grab their own miss. Ibaka falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Brown feeling it out a bit. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Raptors trail by 8. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lowry against Walker. Here's Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Cantor finds Hayward. Outside, Walker. Here's Brown. 11 feet away, off the left rim and out. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Outside, Davis. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brown outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the paint, here's Kanter. The rebound by Gasol.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
In the corner, Powell with it. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Kanter. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-pointer. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Brown with the drive, and then Brown with the dunk.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Smart. Smart against Powell. Lets the 3 fly, and the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smart passes to Williams. Powell with it, now guarded by Smart. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Boucher. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Davis with the double team. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Passes it to Powell. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Raptors.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Brown. And so Boston again turning it over. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Smart. And Walker's subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Tatum. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
Lowry against Walker. Lowry passes to Siakam. Stolen by Walker. Stolen by Van Vliet.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Siakam on the foul.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Walker taking his time here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
A shoot-first point guard who can fill it up in a hurry. That's Walker, and quite simply, he's one of the game's best scorers. Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Hayward kicks to Walker. Back to Hayward. To the wing on the left. Walker the pass to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Up top, Tatum. Now recovering. And Tice throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anunoby, no good. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3. Here's Van Vliet. Off with the layup. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Get ready, we are nearly...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herder make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Tice. Tatum with it. And Young picks him up defensively. The kick out to Tatum. Young with the steal. Collins wide open. He fires. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Brown wide open. He fires. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Here's Tice after the basket by Atlanta. Stolen away. It's Young on the wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The Celtics on offense. Now here's Walker. Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Walker taking his time here. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Capella finds Young. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Tatum. To the inside. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. The kick out to Tatum. A second chance effort. And he hits the jump shot.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Second shot opportunity, and it's off the back rim. No good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Reddish kicks to Hunter. Young for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Boston takes it the other way. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
The solid mechanics of Jason Tatum on display. How about the balance in a difficult finish?
Pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Another miss by Young.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
What a polished scorer is Jason Tatum. Use your physical gifts and get to work.
Here's Hunter. And the layup falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing and inside presence.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young outside. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Smart on the wing. Back to Wanamaker. There's Brown with the 3. The shot comes out. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Williams. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. Right side Teague. Carter on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Dedmon trying to break free.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williams finds Walker. Hayward outside. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Fernando. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Tries again. Fernando can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 3. Smart with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. They recover it. Hayward right side. Back to Williams. Outside Smart. 5 on the clock. Hayward can't hit. The Hawks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
When Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Fernando. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Smart on the wing. Walker finds Brown. Boston, no good that time either. And Teague's got the ball here for the Hawks. Trailing by 5.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Cantor checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Smart. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Collins comes in for Carter. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. He gets that one. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
1:22 left to play here in the half. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Boston leading by 7. Here's Tice. Bobs it up for Cantor.
Well, there's a reason Enes Kanter has always been a high percentage finisher. His shot selection is excellent.
Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. It's Collins with the drive, trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Brown the pass to Kanter. He kicks it to Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it again. Left side, Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Young, good.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Outside, Walker. Brown kicks to Tatum. Kanter, and Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got his second basket.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the... Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level... And that'll do.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1.
A high-level shot maker. Just a threat the moment he crosses half court. Young gun.
Tatum against Collins. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. To the right side. Collins against Kanter. Here's the teardrop. And it's Tice laying it in. Tice has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can tell Kanter uses his size to survey the floor, and he's really good at finding the holes in the defense with his passing.
Herter passes to Hunter. Over Hayward. Hunter no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Tatum against Young. Keeps it alive. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 10. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Brown. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Brown's got 6 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Young against Cantor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Enes Kanter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. 6 to shoot. Outside, Smart. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 10.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Williams kicks to Hayward. Here's Wanamaker, defended by Carter. Goes back up. The pass to Wanamaker. Celtics passing it around. Smart dishes to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Carter looking around, shoots from the elbow. Here's Fernando. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish is checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
17-foot shot on the way. Here's Wanamaker. Off the mark. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have got... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Tatum out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Williams is right there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Smart. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Dwayne Dedman. And Collins subbed in for Bembry. Count that one.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
Inside, here's Teague. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Back to Walker. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for three. Boston getting another chance here.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Lays it up off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Boston leading by 10. At the elbow, Williams. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Walker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. Carter comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. Collins finds Young. Fires from 18. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Brown. Carter against Hayward. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 11. Jones, the pass to Huerter. Kicks it out to Collins. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Passes it to Tice. Down low. And then Brown with the dunk.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Here's Young. And Boston with the rebound. In the corner, it's Hayward. A three ball. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Hayward's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Young. Crew on the 14-footer. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. And Tice throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Here's Huerter. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
They double-team Walker to the paint. The kick out to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On its way from Young for 2. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Leading by 12. Tice in the high post. Three-pointer. Hayward. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were... Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Herder, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Over to the left wing. Here's Anunoby, and that one is hammered home.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Young taking his time here. Here's Herder, covered by VanVleet. Herder passes to Young, down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Capella. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Passes it to Anunoby. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to and when.
It's Young on the wing. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now VanVleet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Now here's Collins. A second chance effort, and Capella with the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Over to the wing for 3, VanVleet. The shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. The 3. Herder, no good. Now here's Lowry. VanVleet. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. VanVleet's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
He dishes it to Hunter. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Carter comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And it's Teague in for Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Raptors leading by 3. .105 left to play in the first. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Carter. Dedmon trying to break free. The shot's good from Carter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Davis. Here's Boucher. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Hunter no good. And so Gasol will bring it up for Toronto. 3-point lead. Toronto working the ball around now. Powell for three. They get it back. Here's Boucher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
How about up over the 80? He's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry's subbed in for Vince Carter. Here's Davis. Fernando pulls it in. Reddish with the ball. It's good from in tight.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
On the inbound. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019. Largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Powell in at the 2-guard position. Davis the pass to Gasol. The 10-footer. That one a little long. The Hawks trailing. Jones kicks to Carter. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And it's Carter missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count it.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Young against Davis. Pass to Boucher. Over Collins. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Over Lowry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. And there's the pass to Boucher. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here's Boucher. Offensive rebound. Ibaka, the pass to Boucher. Young, right side. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Boucher kicks to Lowry. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Herter. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Stolen by Collins.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Boucher. Atlanta with the rebound. Herter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Raptors get it back. Boucher. Ibaka. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Herter passes to Capella. 18 feet out. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Carter. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet finds Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner. Herter with it. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's the break. Trying to get something going.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Gets it off. That one's not going to go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. The first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Hawks leading by 3. Young and Herder make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Herder passes to Capella. Shoots over Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Herder. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Kevin Herder, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kyle Lowry.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Young's shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Lowry against Young. Outside Lowry. Over Young. Raptors get it back. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Capella kicks to Reddish. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. For the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Gasol dishes to Lowry. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
What a sense of determination from Kyle Lowry. One of the best to be able to absorb contact, stay focused, and get to the strike.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Andre Bembry's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Oh, trying for it. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 3. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Rebound, Atlanta.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Reddish the pass to Bembry. Out to the right wing. Let's go. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
For the tie. And again, no good by Toronto.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fernando can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Siakam with it, picked up by Teague. Siakam's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Bembry. Here's Fernando. Covered by Siakam. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I love how Teague was able to shield off the defender and still go up and finish for a chance at the 3-point play.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Powell. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Puts up a 3. that shot off.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Reverses, and it's good on the layup. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
The Hawks working the ball around. There's Bembry. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Fernando's got his first basket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Davis dishes to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Fernando. Count it, good. Fernando's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powell. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Fernando can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 4. Hollis Jefferson in the post. Here's Gasol. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Reddish. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Hawks lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Hawks.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
For 3, VanVleet. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
But they'll get another chance. Jones kicks to Young. Chalk up 2 there.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in 2nd and 3rd opportunities.
Jones against Lowry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And how about no turnovers here in the 2nd half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Young for 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Pass to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. Collins looking around. Young against Ibaka. Young is double. Shot clock at 5. Herter passes to Collins. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Out left to the wing. Inside. Here's Ibaka. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He feeds it to Jones. Collins wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. And Hunter subbed in for Vince Carter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Herter gets it to go.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hunter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead. Ibaka in the post. Capella covering. And he comes up with the deuce.
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka efficient inside.
And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Hawks. Passes it to Van Vliet. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the feed to Hunter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Ibaka comes with the double team. Hawks passing it around. Young finds Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better. You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. On defense, the Raptors down by 12. Here's Graham.
A former defensive player of the year. Don't forget Marc Gasol with the great defense there.
Davis looking for an opening. From deep. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
So he gets them both. And here is Davis. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Raptors. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night.
Kevin, thanks for...
Thank you, D.A. And tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Chris, both these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at center. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Walker finds Tice. Here's Hayward. Unable to get that one. Good D by Siakam. Passes to VanVleet. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Shots good by Walker.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high percentage chances.
Pass to Anunoby. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown feeling it out a bit.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Lowry. No good off the back of the rim. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Celtics passing it around. And Tice gets it to go.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
VanVleet outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brown from 13. Here's Tice. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Oh, Tatum in position. And no good. And the Raptors off to a slow start. Trailing by 4. Lowry. And it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
To the inside. And Tice throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Anunoby. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Down low, it's stolen by Tice. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Hayward with the stuff.
This is what you want. I mean, out in the open court, Hayward gives you so many options as a finisher.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Now here is Lowry. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Back to Ibaka. It's stolen by Tice. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. To the paint. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
It's Brown on the wing. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Chris Boucher. Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 3. And he jams it with authority.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Raptors trail by 12. Boucher finds Davis. Back to Boucher. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Defended by Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Smart. The shot. And that one goes long. Boston leading by 13. Feeds to Williams. The kick out to Williams. The tray. And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Boucher's shot is off. For Boston, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. The 19-foot shot. Wanamaker misses. Raptors trail by 16. Fires top of the key. No good off the front iron. The Celtics shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williams with the steal. Now the pass to Wanamaker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Cantor. And it's Brown in for Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Powell with the steal. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Wanamaker. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Stolen by Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. .115 left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Back to Van Vliet. Good work defensively by Smart.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ibaka's got his second bucket.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Tatum, that's for two. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors trail by 18. Anunoby in the corner. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Tatum on the wing. Left side, Smart. Siakam looking around. Over Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. And so, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Out in front of the half is Boston. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you... And that'll do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Celtics leading by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
And Tice hits it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drops in the tray. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Van Vliet. It's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Tatum against Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hayward outside. Brown against Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Brown against Lowry. And a lot of contact on that. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He can't get it to go. Passes it to Anunoby. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Brown against Lowry. And Tatum pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brown outside. Pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
And the pass to Ibaka. 1:30 left in the third. And the shot is good. Ibaka's got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Tatum no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Williams kicks to Smart. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
Pass to Powell. Now Boucher doesn't get it to drop for him. Good tee by Williams. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run. .34 seconds left in the third. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Lets it go with a 3. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his first points in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Davis passes it to Boucher. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Wanamaker. Hayward from outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
That's a big reason Gasol's out there, to give them that intimidating defense.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Davis is out there with Powell. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Gasol, and at the 5 down low. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Pass to Ojale. Now here's Cantor. Here's Ojale. Outside Green. The pass to Williams. Over Boucher. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Here's McCall. Guarded by Green. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Boucher with the ball. Williams with the steal. And here's Edwards. Outside Williams. Outside Green. Pass to Ojale. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams. Green kicks to Edwards. From the arc. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The shot by Ojale, no good. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Boston leading by 23. Pass to Edwards. Here's Ojale, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Green with the ball. The pass to Edwards. Here's Ojale. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to McCaw. Back to Davis. Over Cantor. Here's McCaw. Green with the block. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Toronto, Johnson comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Matt Thomas in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Green kicks to Edwards. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to McCaw. It's stolen by Edwards.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Here's McCall.
Oh, goodness. Did you see that? Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Williams finds Green. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cantor, and Cantor able to finish.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's McCall, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Edwards kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. Now here's Edwards. Here's Ojale. And the 3 off target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that, all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.